Hello, chat. We're here. We're late. Cogs, would you care to explain yourself?
Yeah. So I slept in on accident. And like did not set an alarm, and I just forgot. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Otter, thank you for first. W. Pikmin, hello. Igor, hi. Briggs, welcome. Yeah, good morning, Cogs.
Good morning.
That's a little crazy.
There's not even a bit here. Like, I know I did wake up like 10 minutes ago, just straight up.
Why do I not have Dokapon Kingdom save data?
I have saved data.
Okay, that's good.
Before.
Hi, Satara.
Let me open up.
Let me just... Okay, I do have... Oh, I have to go create... Oh, I see. Okay. I've got it.
All right, gang's all here.
Except for
Yeah.
Hello, Car.
See, the crazy thing is I sleep a lot, and I sleep like a freak, but usually I would be up by the time we were supposed to start stream.
That's why you gotta set alarms. That's why you gotta set alarms.
Yeah, I did just also straight up forget. I can't. Like it's
No.
it was a mix of like, I went to bed and I was like, I don't think I got anything to do tomorrow. I think I'm good.
Now wait, how does this work? Do we continue or do we start?
Hit continue and you should be able to join in on me.
I will attempt.
By the way, chat, exclamation point YouTube, new YouTube videos out, and also 2 shorts are out.
Ah, there we go. Okay, got it.
There is no. Wait. Okay. Continue.
Okay, no, you just gotta hit online.
Oh. Yeah.
Thank you for 5. Thank you for 5.
You gotta hit start, then room search, and then it'll show the save file on the room.
Thank you for hydrate.
Load. Yes.
Dude, what happened to my hair? There it goes. Okay, Gar.
Room search.
Oh.
Also, thank you for W YouTuber. I'm trying. Can I be honest? The new YouTube video has had 30 impressions, but it has like a 15% click-through rate.
The game crashed? Excuse me? Okay, let me boot it again.
Gar, what's going on, man?
I
There's
can't
no
wait
way
to
I
play.
can't run this.
It feels disingenuous to say that I'm excited to play, but I am so excited.
Bullshit.
Only
You're
3
making-
hours late. Only 3 hours.
like after last stream, I was like, this game pisses me off. I want to play it again. and then you were gone.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
I had to go on
That's right,
vacation.
yes.
Yeah, you were built different.
Dude, what the fuck?
Car,
I
what's
will
what's
verify
going on,
files. I will
Car?
verify files. I will verify files.
No.
Come on.
No.
My integrity of game files. Come
We
on,
were
it's a
so
small game, you can do it.
close. W birthday boy, thanks guys. My sister said I looked like I was turning 40.
That's great.
That's mean.
That's not true.
It's also not true.
Thanks.
I mean, she's very nice to say that, but we know you're not just 40.
And then my dad at one point turned to me and went, "Wow, your hair got really gray."
I mean, that might be true. I haven't paid attention, to be honest.
It is unfortunately pretty true. I have like triple the gray hairs
Okay.
that I used to.
Yes, join. Friend settings, yes.
Hello, Ryu.
Yes.
They hate you. I know, man.
Dude, what the fuck?
Or what's going on, man?
It's crashing!
What
But why?
error?
No error, it's just closes.
It closes.
So wait, hold on. How are you trying to join?
Okay. I'm going to start. Room search.
Start.
No.
No, continue.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything under continue.
You
Oh no.
No, it's continue and it's offline and online, and then you go to online.
yeah. Thank you
I'm
for
aware.
30. Holy W streakers.
I'm pretty sure the UI makes it look weird, so just try clicking the other option.
Yeah.
Because I did that,
What
and
other option? What are you... Hold on.
Is this a share screen moment?
this is a share
Yes,
screen
it is.
moment.
Cogs. I'm gonna show you
your
this.
screen. Okay.
Okay,
continue.
chat, they're sharing screens.
Continue.
Yeah.
Which one?
Online.
Online.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
And then the save
Okay.
file.
I swear it wasn't there.
And just like
Wow.
that, he's in.
And
I
here,
blame-
To
I blame
Dokapon
Dog.
Kingdom we go. And it's immediately. I got an achievement for continuing an online game from a save.
Look, I would have been so
Huge.
ready if it was 2 p.m., but like, it's not.
all right.
Did y'all see the bird thawing event?
Cobra
did.
Strike. Oh, right. Bowen just reset the board with Darkling.
Yeah, I kind of did
Yeah.
do that.
I don't know where anyone is. Who are you?
Hi, Cassie. W achievements.
I don't remember.
Guys,
Green
I'm
must be-
dead.
Oh, are you?
Yeah,
What? No, I don't want to watch.
I see my coffin.
No,
By the way, chat, you can now watch me in vertical.
I don't want to do that.
Oh,
Classic split view. Thank you. Jesus.
5.
I have to remember how to play this game.
well, you could go fight that guy at Danubi. I put you in vertical? Oh, I'm sorry.
Ooh,
I was just trying to set it up
Yeah.
for everyone to be
Yeah.
able to watch.
Yeah.
You have to manually go into settings
Are you serious?
and hit classic split view.
That's so stupid. I regret turning it on then.
Pretty awful. Freddie, if you turn it off, I guarantee you there's 0 people who are ever even gonna notice it's off.
That's...
Guess who's Dan Ubin it? This guy.
Guess who was 3 hours late? Power gloves?
They're
What
so
the
bad.
fuck?
I'm getting punished. I'm getting not punished.
You're getting rewarded.
I'm getting rewarded.
It's because
for my
you.
bad
It's because you
behavior.
were like, and who was 3 hours late? The game was like, no. We don't stand for that.
Well, at least anti-winner's gonna lose.
Fuck you. You know what?
Why is anyone bald, Igor? Good question.
Is it just this?
Well,
How
this
do I
is a
see
lot,
what spaces I can go on?
though. Oh, why?
There you go.
wow.
Gamble, gamble,
Right.
gamble.
Yeah, that's a
Yes.
good point. I'm not doing that. Fuck you. Because I need to get to. Where's the weapon store?
Left.
Oh, here. I want to land on a non-player space, but
Well, there's a mystery.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I want to fight so I can level up.
Congrats, you get an achievement or an event. Have fun delivering.
Man, that's your favorite? You don't have to do it immediately. I think you deliver the
Hell
presentation.
no.
Danubi!
My town.
That's your town.
Caviar. Okay.
Damn, that's a rich dessert.
If you're eating caviar for dessert, they need to put you down.
Yeah, I feel like that's what rich people do.
That's really all I have. I see.
And they need to put rich people down.
That's
So true.
Gamble, gamble. It's all you can do.
Is
It's
that
literally your
that
only option.
really- That's so.
I think rich people and the police are who.
Oh boy, it's all bad.
Oh, it's all bad.
Oh, you're dead.
Oh, I'm dead. Well, this is what I get for being a Darkling.
Bowen has died. At least you got the
Yeah,
angels.
Oh my god.
You dropped your
Dropped
potion.
my only item. Sucks.
Cogs is in first, by the way. In case people
Both
were
are dead
wondering.
already. I know one of us is dead from last time, but still, that's crazy.
Welcome. What can I do?
I would love to heal,
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with you.
but I don't have any.
Well, not physically, at least.
Chat, who doesn't love gambling is the real question.
The
You
only
don't
reason
have
I
any
gamble
items
is
you
because
can
it's not
send.
guaranteed to give you good results.
Cogs-
Type exclamation mark gamble all.
Cogs, what this did for you was
It reset
set
my
your spawn point to this area.
That is what I wanted.
Fair. Wow, it's funny that you guys are doing that. Haha.
Why didn't it work?
Wow, I wonder.
Wait, do you not have the gamble thing?
No, dude. I haven't set that shit up.
You're like the only streamer on Twitch without Gamble, dude.
I know, because I don't really care for it.
Why?
Exclamation mark fish.
Okay,
That's not.
that's not running right now.
They're definitely not set up, yeah.
Dude, it's, oh.
Loser?
Yeah.
Whoa. It takes away from my chatting experience usually.
Don't M-guard. Okay.
Damn.
Be better at...
Die!
All too easy.
Look how stupid he looks.
I don't like your mustache, Car.
Good morning, everyone.
I just said that.
Ohio gozaimasu.
I'm back.
Anseño.
Oh my god, gambling!
Explode!
Here I go! Fuck!
Wake up, die, repeat.
Oh, and I got the Reaper. I don't get to play for 4 turns. No!
What?
Oh.
That can't be true. That's wild.
Hello, Kev. We're Doka doing bad.
I'm doing
I'm
great.
Doka doing fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy who is 3 hours late is getting not punished.
Okay, we
Yeah.
get it, bro.
Oh, a trap.
Wow.
Freddie, didn't you... I can't think of anything recent that you did wrong, but like, I'm sure there's
Uh-huh.
something.
I can't think of anything recently you did
Nobody
wrong.
wants to beef with the recent Darkling. That's funny.
Oh, weapons store.
I love the awesome root my character took. Oh, we're having a sale.
25 off? You can get brass knuckle.
Why would I want brass knuckle when
Because
I'm
it boosts your attack.
if I'm not using attack, then it doesn't matter.
Then I
Bring
guess
up
you
that
can get a
timer.
lead shield and get poisoned.
I don't think that's a mechanic. You told me there were magic weapons, by the way. I haven't seen that anywhere.
Yeah, because you have to get them from special, like, unlock spaces, bro.
How was I supposed to know that?
I don't know. You didn't ask that part. You just asked if they existed.
Oh, yeah, but I feel like that was implied.
Yummy lead.
I can sell the caveat.
You can. Evil and fucked up of you. If you have it, you're in the lead. That's true.
Right, I'm not gonna-
That's so true.
You later.
I'm not gonna do
Guys,
that.
I'm resting for 2 turns. Owen's alive.
The hell?
back.
Oh, let's go. I couldn't tell the color. I'm stupid.
Are you colorblind?
No.
I
No.
am, though.
Oh, I
Oh,
poisoned that guy for you.
a mycopath.
Enjoy. Ooh,
Imagine
it's
Strike
not-
here.
It could be
That would be crazy. Good kill. Dude, I gotta upgrade my weapon. But I think I'm negative money right now.
I think that's true.
Liberation.
Liberal.
Donald Trump. What did he get in the call?
Oh,
Damn, Bowen's level 13.
what the hell happened to me?
Yo, Cogs.
All of our towns.
Alex Jones.
Oh, I have 0 towns now. Watch this fall off.
No, you can start doing that again, Cogs. It'll be fine.
Check this out. I'm still ahead of Car somehow. Wow,
Yeah, I
look
think
at that
the
graph.
fish from being honest.
Every time I look, it makes me laugh.
We're millionaires, Bowen.
That's true.
Millionaires.
I think I found a glue.
Car, we gotta team up against the rich people.
Found a glue. No.
Oh. I think that guy hates you, Bowen.
A little bit.
Gamble, gamble, gamble.
Oh no. I need to hit the weapon store at some point, but I want to.
It is closed right now. Fool, the castle does nothing unless you own it or want to rest.
I think I'm still low.
Oh
So I
my
think I-
god, that's all of your gold!
Ooh. I guess I'm not.
She
resting.
doke up on my kingdom till I connect. That's amazing.
Doke in my I'm doking my shit.
Anti-winner's spinner is back to normal.
I hate you so much, man.
Why? I'm just calling you by your name.
Dude, I did some Googling. Oh,
Yeah?
Magician might be the most dog shit ass thing.
UFO! Oh my god, this could be
What?
really good or really bad.
Bro's gonna get probed.
They're
True.
probing me, man. They're probing me. No!
Well, it's either a good outcome and you'll get
bye.
all stats up, or it's a bad outcome and you get all stats down. And it's permanent.
Okay, so
Excuse me.
apparently if I wanted magic weapons, I either gotta gamble or I gotta get random drops from a certain type of enemy.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
Fucking awesome. No, you just said gamble. You didn't say gamble because it has the weapon type you need. You should have been more specific.
You gotta gamble, bro.
At my soonest convenience, I'm not a magician anymore, dude.
Gambling is good. This is true. Oh, item store.
Oh, of course.
You
Actually,
could get
could
some
be used
big
for that.
spinners.
Oh, why hello there.
Dude, I need to get to the item store. Fuck. 3 spinners, 1,300 gold?
Thanks, mon chéri.
Oh my lord.
Did you think it was gonna be cheap?
Yeah.
Oh, you're stupid then. I'm sorry.
Guess I'm stupid.
You are a little stupid.
What do you want to say?
Chat, if you want to see how stupid I am, exclamation point YouTube to go watch me rage at getting over it.
Would you like?
You did fine. You did it like quick. You didn't even rage that much.
I did it in 5 hours. This is true.
Bacanita.
You're acting like it took you 5 streams.
We know, but we still love you. Okay, but get to work did genuinely take me forever.
Okay, get to work is
Stats
like,
down,
really
calling
much
it.
harder.
Oh,
Oh.
devastation!
this to me!
Devastation!
Twitch, clip that.
Oh!
Exclamation mark clips.
Oh no, I'm testing out the new audio thing. If you say the words that I said, it will auto clip.
It does work, by
What?
the way.
Does it actually?
It does, yeah.
No way.
Clip that? Something like that?
Okay, well maybe don't make random clips.
I was asking a question.
You have to
Just
say
that name.
Twitch in front of it. You have to treat it like an Amazon or Google. How long does it auto clip? I have no idea. We're testing it right now. We're testing it live.
Edgy.
I want to say it so bad.
I'm sure you do, Car.
Wow, always thinking about saying it, huh?
What?
That-
What is this creature? You didn't kill her. Dude, you're fucked.
Guess what? I will say it, Cox. Twitch. clip that.
Banshee? What did she do?
I love how that's clearly a hat.
Ooh, it's
Not even-
close. Good morning, everyone. Time for me to go gambling again. Oh.
I did do legitimate research between sessions of this game.
Dude, I could genuinely...
Do it then.
Alright, bet.
Let's see. What if you win this time?
I will.
Sleepo.
Look at that, Crimson
chance of
won.
death.
Oh.
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 I learned that some enemies are just programmed to do some things more than others, so you gotta keep in mind what certain enemies do.
Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
but I'm not
That
gonna
makes what the
memorize
commander
that.
changed.
I am.
Car's gonna be
Doesn't this
like
matter?
a wiki player of this.
I want this back.
Look, man, if there's an enemy that like never
No.
counters and you can just strike the shit out of it, that's awesome.
Get a load of this guy.
Anytime.
Wiki
Oh, does
players.
it auto-clip? I don't know. Code, say it.
What? Say what?
It.
I don't like this.
Elixir. I hardly know her.
Clip that.
2.
Two.
You!
I think I found it too.
I think I found it too.
I think I found
What
it
is
too.
this reference?
You unaware, man.
Oh god.
Look, man, I gave you the game.
Oh.
Oh, is it Delta Rune?
Yeah, it's
I
Delta
spent
Rune.
$25. You got the game.
Yeah, I just need to actually finish playing it.
Loki, it's not the worst idea in the world to just wait a couple more years because it'll all be out.
That's kind
I
of how
wouldn't
I'm
recommend
feeling.
it, but I wouldn't recommend it because, dude, it's so hype at the moment. But
See, then you don't get the brain rot.
You'll get the brain rot. That's true.
What if I don't
Deltarune
want to be
fans-
brain rotted? He's dead.
Deltarune fans go a week without new content and they lose their minds.
Dude, it's just like
It's
the
not that
Invincible
you're-
fandom.
People are genuinely saying that Papyrus from Undertale has to be the secret identity of the main villain of the game. There's no
Oh.
evidence for this, but there's people genuinely
Ouch.
convinced just because
I believe it.
It's bullshit.
Can I get a high roll? Oh.
No.
WD Gaster is a pirate, by the way.
That's true.
Well-
I'm Weird Deared Gaster.
Don't say the
Shit.
whole thing, please.
Oh my god, what?
I'm green.
What?
Oh.
Why did he strike?
Oh, should have countered.
Oh my god. Oh, this is already off to a terrible start. My spear!
And your spear?
My
No,
spear!
That's crazy.
This is going horribly. I need Darkling, please.
Yeah,
Let me
you kinda
reset
do.
everything at this point. I've already lost Oov's Nur.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh my god,
You're
there's no
kidding.
way.
I live this though. I live this.
Yeah, this you live. What?
Okay.
I just that
Dodge.
beats that.
He's the Kobold King, and now he's dead.
I'm so cool.
I'm so cool.
I'm so rich.
We're rich. We're rich. Oh my god.
You're.
It's every time, dude. Being rich is wrong. This is true.
Oh.
That's a good one. 3 of them. Damn. Low roll. Where will you go? Dude, what is with my voice right now? Oh my god.
I'm getting to clear your throat.
Hello?
This is a reminder to hydrate.
True.
Oh.
A level 15?
No. Level 13's better.
Gamble, gamble, gamble.
I don't want to gamble. I need.
Gamble,
to-
gamble, gamble.
I'm gonna go with the bank. Again.
Gamble.
Okay. Lame.
What's your cogs gamble?
Because it's fun.
Okay.
There should be another page, no?
Highly valuable items you are hiding from cogs.
Oh yes.
Guys, I don't know if you know this. I have no items, and I don't even have a weapon now. Not sure what I'm gonna do about that one.
Anti-winner.
3! Oh my god.
Oh,
Skill issue.
again with this shit.
Dude.
Well, at least it's a level 2 imp.
I think you beat his ass. Strike, strike, strike.
I should have.
You're so cool. There it goes. It said fuck you in particular. Where will cogs go? 5 is good. Oh.
I'm actually gonna work my way back to the temple.
Oh, so you can send out your shark fin soup?
Exactly.
I see, I see. It's all coming together.
I actually don't like shark soup, and I think it's kind of immoral, and it's kind of fucked up that you're eating that.
I agree.
Whoa.
Magic guard. Whoa!
Oh! Oh no.
This is gonna go crazy. There it is. You're dead, bro.
No. Fuck my chud life.
Hello, Selena. Welcome.
A Reaper.
Oh, welcome to my hell, cogs.
Oh, what? Dude, I'm gonna.
Oh, no, I
I'm
can't be looking
gonna-
at this. This was like actual cheating.
At least you didn't lose your weapon.
End my life.
Car, can I request that none of us look up on the wiki and we just have to
Yeah.
brute force
I
it?
just looked something up and I feel like I cheated. So
Yeah.
I'm done.
Thanks,
'Cause
man.
apparently I know the ratios for which it attacks, uses offensive magic, strikes. No,
Yeah, that's a little broken and busted.
and I wish I did. I wish I did.
Cheater. That's
It's
okay.
more
He's
fun
in
if I-
last.
You know, it's more fun if I look in my own mind and be like, okay, how often is he doing that?
I have gathered that the assassin loves to strike.
Where's the noob? I need to be at the noob.
Yeah, share this with the rest of the class. What did
I
you
also
learn?
that,
Hello, funny
it
face.
strikes 15% of the time. The fact that it's been doing it so much is pure dumb luck.
Really?
Oh,
We got back-to-back
It is-
struck, and it was
45% attack and 15% strike.
wow.
It's just actually horrible luck that you keep getting struck.
Well,
Where's banking it?
Cogs loves the bank. Wait, this is Bowen.
Yeah, they say that about cogs. They say that about cogs.
Bowen, collect from your castle. What are you doing?
Oh my god.
wait, where? Oh, so
Cogs
true.
is actually, if you didn't know this, Cogs is the one who made it so that banks don't have gold for exchange anymore.
That does make sense, actually. That does sound like something Cogs would have done.
Yeah, that's what I would have did.
Yeah, that's what I would have did.
What? Are you Mr. Krabs?
Wait, if you go to Athenia... Okay, never mind. You don't want a free town, I guess.
Oh, I wanted an item!
Wow, actually throwing.
Bro,
I even tried to help him.
Supposed to abolish that.
What?
What happens if I go to my
No.
castle?
Cogs actually rigged the election for like the past 5 years. 5 elections, rather.
I'm
Alright.
Oh, Cogs is the
Oh,
one
that's
Donald
true,
Trump
yeah.
keeps talking about?
Yeah.
3,000 gold. Hidden roll call. That was a really good meow.
Thank you.
Cogs is really good at meowing. Cogs does that sometimes.
Wow.
That's true. That's not even like for a bit. Like that just is true. I do that.
Cogs is qualified to be a furry. Congrats.
sometimes.
Oh no, there's more qualifications that need me about it. I don't know if that's true.
Good meow, good Cogs, says Cassie.
Thank you.
Car meow
take it.
or explode, says Igor.
But I don't recall this guy striking a lot. I recall him robbing almost every time.
Give me your money. Oh,
Oh,
that field magic that you chose over the town. Interesting.
die!
Nice. I guess he's chosen explode. Yeah, I guess Car is going to explode now.
Not gonna
What did you
explode
just-
that.
Oh, you got your field magic back. That's what it is. Car explode. Guys, I'm back.
Explode!
I finally get to
Fuck
play. Surely I won't roll a 3.
off. Dude, I really hope you die again immediately.
Ha ha. 2.
The 2's worse.
That's not Delta. That's,
I
you know
don't.
what that is.
I have to get to a weapons store. Like, there's just no choice. Give me something good. Okay. That's something.
Can I play this turn? No, I don't think so.
Dude,
I don't think so.
Sega as a company is scaring me a little bit. I'm afraid the next Sonic the Hedgehog will be 100% AI generated.
Really?
Having a sale.
They're doing some weird shit with AI. I don't like it.
That's not
It hasn't
good.
It hasn't touched any series I care about yet, but it's a little spooky.
Yeah,
Only
that's
the
spooky.
happier goes AI.
Car loves AI. True.
Thanks, mon chéri.
No, yeah, that's true.
Thanks, mon chéri.
Car, you
He's
should be
gonna
so
be good.
excited.
So, also,
He's scared
what
it's
is
gonna be
this?
too good.
It's tenderized,
Just
bro.
gotta get to it before I can be hired as their AI prompt engineer. God, what a funny phrase. AI prompt engineer. Brother. You're not doing shit.
Guys, I have 24,000 gold to my name.
Good
Wow.
for you. So who's winning?
Bowen by a significant margin.
Because they just took a town from me. Stupid chuds.
Don't call us chud.
Oh, Cogs is asleep.
true like real life.
True. Hello, car.
I
Volt.
oh. Isn't that the Disney movie with the fuck ass dog?
I knew you were gonna say some shit like that.
Good movie. Good movie.
You didn't know that. You didn't know that. Actually, I should not be talking about Bolt. I have a. I can't. No.
It's a good movie.
Bugs, you know about Bolt.
I know about Bolt.
I did some
4.
great shit.
No! Oh god, and I don't have a weapon. Okay, give me something, please. Give me like a 3-spinner. Store warp, store warp. No!
Pochon.
They gave me a potion.
Bombs.
Oh no.
Oh,
Here goes the
boy.
spin. 1
Bombs?
I guess I'll take
Yeah.
it.
versus the pixie. This one loves to put you to sleep. Oh, you got lucky. God, I wonder what will win, the level 13 or the level 2.
The answer may shock you.
The answer didn't.
Okay, Freddy. I said the answer may shock you, not that it will.
Okay, and I said it didn't. What's your issue, bro?
Am I alive?
Okay.
I'm alive. I'm alive.
Well, we didn't need to know that. It
Welcome,
did, because
Cogs.
It might have, but it wasn't guaranteed.
5, huh? Oh, no way.
Never fun.
Oh, the death call? No way you just get it for free. Car could have had this. That's so funny.
Maybe I didn't want it.
I'm learning Car just likes to play unoptimally.
I like to have fun. Did you ever consider that? Maybe I have fun playing.
Your name's
video games.
literally anti-winner.
And you know what? That's fine.
And it's true.
Are you guys letting Bowen win? No. We're not.
No. I'm
Bowen
back in
just...
it now.
Bowen's up because Bowen got Darkling and was in last.
Oh,
And then
yeah, I know
came
this
back.
guy- I know this guy isn't likely to strike, but he's been doing it so... No, I can't do it.
Mirror image. What the fuck?
This is getting out of hand.
Zero?
Damage.
What? Huh?
Okay, never mind. I'm okay with that.
Get zapped.
Oh,
Oh.
magic card.
It's
Nice.
still good.
Wow.
It
I
do
can
not
still-
matter.
Murdered.
Dude, that like half the damage. How strong is my magic?
Your magic's pretty strong. Okay, can I get anything useful, please? Ah.
Roblocked.
Oh. Bank. Oh,
Rose blocks?
I don't have any towns.
Hmm.
So
I need a weapon, man.
you have money to buy a weapon?
I have 2,000 gold. I'm gonna have to
No.
Rochambeau for it.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
You can rob.
what's a magic mirror do?
It protects you from a spell. From like a field magic. Who's saved the most towns? It changes pretty fast. Oh my god.
No! No!
He dodged!
Okay.
He dodged. Bowen currently has the most towns in his possession.
I was about to have to stop being friends with you, dude.
Oh.
That was really funny. The
You just
Banshee.
would've been frog fractions all over again if you'd done that.
Oh,
Oh yeah, and in the little bit of research I did, I also learned that speed factors into strike.
it
That doesn't
does?
really do much, but apparently, it doesn't really mean that much. But if you're using strike, speed stat factors in. That's why it does so much damage.
Ah.
Wow, my strikes are really strong then.
True.
The only thing is that strike is really risky compared to like
I've
just attack.
I've been trying to tell people that. Oh my god, you
I mean,
could
it's
go to the
true, but
weapons store. I'm so
sometimes-
jealous.
Sometimes it's still pretty good. just get him.
Oh, nice.
pretty
57,000 gold.
I'm not gonna attack. I'm not gonna attack. That was
Dude,
really
imagine.
funny. Oh, you're gonna charge me? Fuck you.
Owen asking himself, what would Himmel the hero do? True.
Incorrect. I was just the villain for like 2 weeks.
Also true. 2. Magic store, save me.
Welcome, meow.
Hey man, can I sell something?
Want to sell?
I don't know.
What do you want to sell?
Oh my god, I literally don't have... Fucking hell.
Which one do you
You broke bitch.
I can't even afford Zap in here.
Is your magic even good enough to warrant that?
No, but at least I was able to land on a store finally.
I don't think it did you much.
It didn't. Thanks, Car. You're just pointing out the obvious, bro.
I think you're a little upset.
Wait, hold on. I can do this.
Yeah, you can do that.
You killed him!
Did that even do anything for me, actually?
Nope.
Not really. Eh, whatever.
No, it did not.
Oh, you can only do one. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, 1 item per turn.
Pointless.
Dude, I hear they updated the iPhone, and now if you put it in a microwave, it charges it. I
Wow.
saw it on Facebook.
I believe it.
Bro's on his 2011 bullshit.
I'm so tempted to gamble.
Gamble. Gamble.
True, though.
But my inventory is kind of full right now.
That's true.
Town warp would be huge. Nope.
Oh my god, 3
it.
spinners. So good. Chat, does the audio keep cutting out randomly for you? Like, what's going on with my... I'm worried my XLR is having trouble. So why is it doing this suddenly? Yes?
Yes?
It is? Oh, great.
Audio is cutting out, yeah, oh.
Great! Okay, give me a second.
What was that?
That was Freddy.
Is there an ice cream truck outside?
He's going to beast mode. Well, Freddy's not even here to say it. Dude, that's
Wow,
exactly
congratulations.
Never
Holy shit.
punished.
Yeah, you're back. You're
Never
back.
punished.
Oh,
Alright, chat, let me know if it cuts out again, I guess.
People with this is literally a magic weapon.
Yep, it is.
Dude, this is so perfect for me. It does so much damage, dude!
God damn it.
Never punished. Never punished.
What would I be being punished for? I didn't do anything.
Ball.
Ugh. You know what?
Ball?
Fuck it, eyeball.
Ball.
Dude. No way.
Oh no!
Ready?
How
Notice
much?
the moment I waited for you to be gone and I gambled, I actually won.
Ugh.
I think you're like an anti-luck magnet for gambling.
Dude, I'm just having a rough go of it this time.
Well, there's still like 40 more hours for you to get better.
That's true.
Which one do you want?
Oh my god, you can afford all of them. Just get better at gambling.
Dangerous.
That's
I
kind of
like
true.
that one that says it really hurts.
Thanks a lot.
Gambling is a skill.
Dude, these are such good weapons.
Thanks a lot.
Bugs, would you agree with that?
What?
Gambling is a skill. Get
That's
better
true.
at it.
That's true.
It is. It is true.
Become the house. Fallout New Vegas be like.
And then you edit the face cam to look like House MD. It like morphs into House MD.
Oh, I see, I see.
But you do that with Claude.
No.
Why would I do that with AI? God, will you have combat? Oh my god, it's cutting out again. Are we serious?
Yeah.
That was also on Discord.
Yeah.
Wait, it cut out on Discord?
Yeah.
Are you fucking... If my mixer
What?
goes down, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
SM7B little wire, jiggle it slightly.
I don't think that's it. I think it's the Go XLR that's the issue.
Is
But
Discord going through the door?
I'll jiggle it.
Jiggling it.
That little wire is notorious. Okay, maybe this will have fixed
That is
it.
true. Pretty much everyone I know with an SM7B, they have issues with the fuck ass wire.
Maybe that did fix it. We'll keep an eye out, Crunky. God, I hope you're right.
Oh, fucking dead. Never mind, I overreacted. Let's see what this new staff does.
Yeah, it's gonna insta-kill. Never mind,
this
it
thing's
did
a tank.
48, and you got charmed. You can't attack her.
What the fuck?
Weapon store, please, motherfucker. Oh, I should have gone to the item instead of the magic.
So tanky, dude.
Transfer? Well, now explain what that does. But I hardly know her. Garone.
Do your famous impression.
What?
Hey, I'm walking
Yeah, I
here.
don't think I'm
Oh.
doing it right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's the one I was waiting for.
Dude, you could go to Groat.
I think I will. Hold, will I?
I'm growing.
Growth
Yeah, sure, why
sounds
not?
like-
It's a risk, but you
growth
could
sounds
win
like
it.
a disease that would like make your skin peel off.
Ew.
You know what?
There's
I'm
a-
feeling Switch.
There's a guy.
Ooh.
There's a guy named.
You know what?
Dick-
I'm feeling Strike.
Who's Dick? Is Dick?
Hell
is
yeah.
Dick is Dick Throat a baseball player?
I don't
Yeah.
know. You're the one to ask.
Yeah, he is. I was wondering
The
why I
only
was thinking
baseball
about that
player
name.
I know is Wade Boggs?
That's his name.
Yeah, he drank like 70 beers.
And I drank another beer.
And I only know that because of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Because
Oh,
I read
true.
about
It's the Wade Boggs
Always
record.
It is. They tried to beat it twice.
It cut out again.
Awesome.
Kill the fuck out of that fish.
Nice.
Actually, I'm not caught up on Always Sunny. They might have done it like a third or a fourth time. I don't know, but
I'm level 5 in my job.
maybe you should try being level 5 at waking up on time. Jesus.
Fuck
Sorry.
you.
That was my senses returned. Okay, so that did nothing to me. I'm feeling crazy.
Strike meta.
I noticed that this fucker did not ever counter.
So, what's the max level of job? Is it 5 or 6?
6, I believe.
Okay.
I should have a little bit of attack. I think that factors into magic attacks. I could be wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on it, chat, because it do be trying to cut out still.
Look at this guy keeping an eye on it.
Oh my god, a 6. Are you serious? I don't think that item space would have any spinners. I needed a 5. Alright, you know what? I'm risking it. Nope. No, it didn't.
Push on.
Woohoo!
Bro.
I'm in hell. Spinner? I hardly know her.
I will say, knowing that it's not random has already increased my ability to play this so much, because if I'm just stuck in a long drawn-out battle where it's not working, but I see that they don't counter, I could just strike, man.
Yeah, so that's
know
why
if
you
you-
shouldn't be looking at the wiki, because we'll know that you're, like, you would just have an upper hand.
I told you, so it's not really an upper hand, knows it.
Cart, just don't look at the wiki.
I stopped already, did I not?
Okay, but you're still bringing it up.
I mean, it's a basic gameplay mechanic, and it's very nice to know.
Which one doesn't strike? Or
It's
counter?
not specific enemies, I'm not talking about that.
Yeah, which enemies don't counter?
I remember that the enemy you were fighting last time, where it went on for like 50 turns, never countered once. So,
Ah, I see. This is risky. Interesting.
not cheating, Igor. I was, but I stopped. I will admit I was like low-key cheating, but I'm not anymore.
Ah!
And I admit my wrongdoing, so it's okay.
Dude, I'm gonna be pissed if my GoXLR has officially died.
Damn, gotta buy a new one, I guess. Tomorrow.
Yep. Because I'm gonna buy the defunct... Like, they don't even support it anymore.
It's a really good thing you didn't recently go on any trips that cost you a lot of money that would make buying a new GoXLR really unfortunate.
Yeah. Really good thing.
Oh, I don't like these guys.
Mm.
Fuck it.
Will bind.
Everything for me.
What does that do? Oh! Strike you infinitely now.
That's okay.
Zap.
Because he's dead, watch this.
Yeah, true.
Yay! I did it!
I need Darkling to happen. It's my saving grace. Oh my god, it's cutting out again!
Oh yeah, I did, I heard it.
Fuck! Okay, this is my
You
savior.
gotta sell your thing
We
collection.
are having a sale. What would you like? Thanks, mon chéri.
Do you have a store warp? No.
Thanks, mon chéri.
Is there a store
Mon
warp?
chéri.
There is, usually, just not on sale right now.
So, what do you sell?
Interesting.
Wait, what does transfer do?
What do you wanna sell?
Woman? Very good, Igor.
Come back and eat.
What is the current plot? Is it cave?
I think
Or is
it's
it his thing?
defeat boss.
All right.
Because we have to get through like 2 bosses.
Well, roll a 2 then.
I'm googling what
Never
I can do
punished?
about this.
Did someone say Googling?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I just win this.
Damn.
You know what? That would be annoying. I'm not even gonna
Huge.
say that.
Everyone's recommendation is to buy a new audio mixer. Oh boy.
Unfortunately, for the first time in my life, I decided that something else I was about to say was annoying.
Wow, finally.
I will never do it again. Don't worry.
That's depressing to hear. Yep,
Dude, what's
there
up
it
with
is.
Half blow.
Last
I have a lot of
place.
towns.
How did that happen?
I got
Darkling
rid of
took
everyone's
over?
towns, and then I took them.
Yeah.
Okay, but you were just above me.
Hogs is resting.
I know.
I'm looking through as many forums as I can.
Scorpion.
I've even tried restarting my PC because it was happening when I was gaming.
It just happened again.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You gotta switch to headset, Mike.
Gotta what? It cut out.
Oh, my bad. Gotta switch to headset, Mike.
I guess so. I don't own one of those though, so
Go buy one.
nah. Dude, I guess it's here. That's it.
What?
Yeah, exactly. Let me restart the audio again. A DCP error has occurred. Wow.
That's probably fine.
Guess this is giving me the answer, huh? Update your firmware to the most recent version. God, if only they still supported it, huh?
Ooh, goodbye, Boa.
I live this. Hell yeah.
Oh my god. You're so lucky you're tanky as hell.
I'm risking it.
Bold of you to think I have that much money.
No way.
You're just goated with it.
Maybe Car should buy me a new one? Yeah, maybe.
If I had that much money, I would. Trust me.
My god.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of shit. Oh. Oh, we have to get the piggy bank.
Is anyone gonna continue? Oh, well, this is an individual player thing.
Yep, sure is.
Waiting for anti-winner.
I didn't realize. I didn't realize I had to manually click through it. My bad.
Guess who's back, hoes?
So we gotta kill that guy for a piggy bank, or am I reading that right? I'm just gonna assume it is.
Oh, Freddy right by him.
I'm way too low level. Are you crazy? I also don't have a weapon.
Fucking lock in.
God, I wish I could, Car. It would be great if I could do anything. I can't even get my audio to function, bro.
Well, here's the secret. You gotta believe, bro.
Bitch. Oh! I'm goated. Wait, I'm goated.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know how to fix this.
Where's that guy? Definitely not there. What's the guy we're looking for?
He's right by Freddy. Yeah.
Mercy.
He is
What
right
are
next to me.
How are you?
How are you today?
I need to be at full health if I am even to dream of fighting.
Dude,
that guy.
it's so bad. It's cutting out like every 5 seconds. I might have to stop.
Ooh.
Like, I'm sorry, but it is genuinely reaching a point where this is non-functional to play.
I bet it was fine.
It is what it is.
4 hours ago, and it would have been fine. But
To be honest, I think I was having on Guilty Gear too.
I didn't hear it.
Well, I did. I did. Did I ask if you heard it, Car?
No,
I'm letting you
but-
know what I heard.
I put in my opinion. Maybe get skill. That's a good idea.
Are we fucking
way.
serious?
There's no way.
Oh my fucking god.
There's no way.
That's so funny.
Oh boy.
You got this.
There's no way.
Do it, do it, do it.
What?
Oh.
No!
Dude. I didn't know they could dodge a strike.
Me either.
What?
Why'd
Was I
you
already
do
full?
that?
Does
Yes,
leveling
you were.
bring you to full?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, have you played an RPG before?
Too many, in fact.
I feel like that happens in all
Some,
of them. doesn't it?
not all of them, no.
Ball. You can touch that guy's ball.
What's wrong with they don't? Am I just not playing enough?
I'm trying to think of one where they don't.
Yeah, I can't think of that.
Oh,
Oh, you're dead. What?
Never punish.
Oh, huge.
No,
Never
you're
punish.
just locked in, actually.
I don't think attack is gonna kill it. They'll do it
It's because of
anyway.
your crazy fucking speed stats.
Honestly, true.
Damn, you almost had it.
You might win this.
Well,
Dude, it'd be so much funnier to kill Fred now.
No.
It would be so much funnier, though.
oh my god. There's no way. Oh!
Dude, there's no way. And I got Reapered again? Come on.
I got Reapered back to back.
This dumbass.
Oh, you're fucking lying. You're fucking
That
lying.
sucks.
Oh no!
Come on.
I think I will move. Or perhaps.
I think after this
Okay.
turn, I might have to request a pause so I can experiment with the audio.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
for it.
yeah.
Cool.
It's fine.
Crawler. Quake! Dude, I love that game. Did you know that the music in Quake was done by 9 Inch Nails?
No.
I want to quake you like an animal.
Whoa.
I want to quake
Yeah,
you
it's-
from the inside.
Whoa.
Eggs and all, but I'm not interested.
Fucking.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
No, he didn't strike.
Yeah, this guy doesn't. Oh,
He literally just struck, by the way, Car. So don't say this guy doesn't fucking strike. You're wrong.
I was about to say that, and then I realized that it was the opposite because he's pretty much only strike, and then I changed what I was saying.
Uh-huh.
I was saying he's just an asshole.
Okay. Ow.
You're tanky as hell.
I have the best shield.
No. You're gonna level up, aren't you?
No.
Oh. I guess you are pretty high level at this point.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna try something.
Do it.
Alright. Fully intended to just pick my card, then wait for Freddy. I guess just wait on this screen. it was like maybe 10. They put like anti-cog technology into Jebel. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I've just been playing like Grand Theft Auto 5 and Final Fantasy 8, which are very close and related and make sense to play hand in hand.
You haven't played GTA 5. That's crazy.
Why do you say that's crazy? It's GTA 5.
I just
crazy.
remember you say that you never played.
Can you
Dude, they added SpongeBob Big Guy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, well, kind of, but it's not good.
what do you mean it's not
It sounds like
good?
someone shooting
Yeah.
You're in a different microphone.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I think you're using your webcam mic.
Okay, what about now?
Now
Okay,
you're good.
Oh my
Anyways,
god, dude.
I meant to just select a card, but I was frozen and I got killed, so...
Okay, I have to fix the music routing now too. I don't know if that
okay.
fixed my issue. We'll see, I guess.
I'll hold.
Okay, Car, it's your turn, no?
Okay, we're good to go. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna try. No, immediately it didn't work.
Immediately
that
did not
sounds
work.
bad.
Correct.
That sounds
Am I the
really
only
bad.
person alive right now?
Dude, it's so much worse than before. What the actual fuck is happening?
That's a shame.
Well, Freetown, I guess.
Are we gonna have to cut this short? Because that's okay.
Maybe. Because I gotta figure out what's going on here.
Not the end of the world.
Wait, I don't remember picking this up. Whatever, sure.
There's always a Sunday.
Yeah, guys. It's not working.
Oh, you're crackling now.
I can't hear shit. I think I'm gonna have to end it.
Freddy, you're crackling! You're crackling! What? I don't know what's happening.
Wait, maybe I fixed it?
Did you fix it?
Maybe?
I'm not hearing that crackling anymore.
No, it's back to bad.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Can we save?
Yeah.
Hit
Yeah, we got it.
hit right bumper and then save. Hit end game.
I can't save.
Hit RB, hit end game. Under title. It's under title. It's literally under title. Go up one.
What? I didn't save.
End game. Not leave game.
Uh-oh.
Oh my fucking god.
Well, look, man. I'm...
What? There's an AI playing for Car now.
Car loves AI.
Gar loves AI.
Don't make any progress.
Okay, chat,
Okay,
I
so what
gotta
did that do?
figure this shit out. I'm so sorry. That's so frustrating.
Okay, I double checked. It's still like there, and I can still
Just
like.
before you
yeah,
can't
join
tell
it
them
next time.
more
Okay.
stuff, like they
That's
did
good.
I was afraid I just like left the game and it was over.
Okay, I'm gonna raid out and then I have to go troubleshoot this.
Yeah, it's getting pretty bad.
Yeah, no,
I'm
it's
sorry.
it's awful. Goodbye, chat. Thank you for being here. I will catch you if I can get this shit to function. Goodbye.